Hey, welcome to the Porch Bois podcast. This is, of course, your very not sick host, John, alongside these other two idiots. One of them being Mijjt, who is not sick, and the other one, of course, is T-Wall, who is actually very sick at the moment, sick enough for all three of us. So we're going
Yeah,
to be
and I'm in the final stages of recovery too.
final stages of his K. The outbreak is still lasting, but hopefully he'll
Yep.
be in remission soon.
We can only hope.
Yes,
Thank
all
you
your
for that.
prayers would be acceptable, I guess.
Thank you
If
for
you want
that
to.
flattering introduction, as always.
Absolutely. I always struggle to come up with an adjective because it's always like on the spot. I'm always like
Why
I never
don't you
think
have
about it
these
ahead.
things planned? Yeah.
I'm busy talking to you fucks beforehand, so I'm not like thinking about what am I. It usually
Oh,
works
what
out
am
pretty
I
well,
gonna say about these fucks to whom I'm talking right now?
right? It usually works itself out. Usually,
I guess it did.
and if it doesn't, you get to berate me about it, and everyone has fun. I
Yeah,
mean, it's a
whenever
win-win.
I guess when I'm not, janking my glassware at the introduction, like it usually works out, right?
It does usually work out, yeah. This time we had Seawall coughing over my introduction, so that was helpful, nice and
Very
useful.
nice.
Yeah. So today is going to be a call-in show. Once people decide they want to call in, all you gotta do is just go to the general voice chat and the voice channels of our Discord server, and we'll pull you in.
Hell yeah.
But in the meantime, let's discuss the upcoming. There's a big like holiday kind of thing going on. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but it's coming up pretty quick.
I think I've heard of it. I
It's
think I've
like
heard of it. I think I might know what
Xmas.
Uh,
X.
I thought it's called Kwanzaa.
It could be Kwanzaa. Oh, Hanukkah.
Umoja.
I'm sorry, you guys. It's Hanukkah. Of course,
Yeah.
it's Hanukkah tonight. Yes, it is what.
I was reminded of Hanukkah by Microsoft in the search bar, at the bottom at my office
Oh yeah.
computer. It's got two candles. I was reminded that it's like the second day of that celebration
Is that
that we
tonight's the
all
second
really
day, or
love.
tonight's the third?
I think that was yesterday. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. I mean, they have a bunch of them. But yeah, did you guys see that the New York? I think it's the New York Post or New York Times. The crossword puzzle
Yeah.
that was like
The
vaguely in the shape of a swastika.
the swistica. It's a swastika.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
so
they're
funny,
so
like
edgy.
how much I didn't care about that.
Yeah,
Like either way, I
amazing.
wasn't like, "Ha ha, look what they did," and I wasn't like, "Oh my god, look what they did." Like I was like, "Oh, that's neat." Moving on, like just did not care whatsoever. I'm
I
like,
think it's funny.
of course. I was waiting for like an apology. I was waiting for like an "Oh my god, we're so fucking sorry," but didn't they like try to defend it? I didn't really read the article, of course. I just saw like, "Oh, they defended their swastika crossword." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna be objective journalism. I'm sure that'll be fine." So I didn't even bother reading the article, but that's what I saw. So I wonder if they went with like "nah" or if they were there's something other thing like swastikas aren't that bad, you guys. Like I don't know what their position was. I guess we could probably.
um, it doesn't matter. It's
It
just
doesn't.
apologetics for the establishment.
Hmm. Speaking of, let me see if I can find it. There's a poll going on, which my Twitter account John Arcist underscore Arcist has retweeted. It's a very important poll. Let me go ahead and send it on through so we can pull it up. I think you'll appreciate this.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, See while I put it in the
I'm
back
bringing it
channel.
up now. Oh.
What you got?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you think it's okay to call a plant-based hot dog Anne Frankfurter after Holocaust victim Anne Frank?
Oh wow, that's real, huh?
That's a real poll by the Jerusalem Post.
Why is it
Which-
significant that it's vegetable based? Like, I don't
I'm
understand.
not sure.
I think this joke has been made before.
Was
Like,
she a vegetarian? Maybe. I'm not. I'm
Hitler?
honestly not up on my Anne Frank history.
Adolf Hitler reportedly was.
That's what I've heard, but I mean, I don't
We
know
also
about Anne
heard he
Frank.
had
though.
like one testicle and like,
Right.
he was totally gay and
Which, by the way, since I did vote in this poll, I can tell you where it's at the moment. With 1 day left, we have other comment below at 3.5%. We have
Oh, yeah?
maybe sounds okay at 4%. Then we have yes, that's funny at 44.7%. And no way, that's no joke at 47.8%.
okay.
It's pretty
fucking
close,
faggots.
though. It's pretty close.
Fucking faggots.
Which way should I vote?
I think you know. I think you
Say
all.
other and comment N-word.
That's a good one, yeah.
I'm gonna go other. Because
Yeah,
I literally
give it-
don't care.
Leave
Oh,
a
see, look,
thoughtful
it's
comment.
changed now.
Yeah.
Leave a thoughtful comment.
Yes, that's funny. It's actually 0.1% less on this one than it is on mine. That's weird. Everything else is the same. Mine's 44.7%, not 44.6%. I guess because you just voted.
It's a conspiracy.
It is a conspiracy. Holy shit. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. I saw this and I had to share it. I know you guys would appreciate the Anne Frankfurter.
The Anne Frankfurter. I'm sure that joke's been made before. I don't understand, like, why
If you
would
scroll
the
down,
Jerusalem Post?
They give the context if you scroll down. It's some British restaurant or something. British caterer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, see? British caterer was criticized publicly after naming a plant-based hot dog on their menu the Anne Frankfurter after Holocaust victim Anne Frank. The caterer apologized for the incidents. Read more on J-Post, which is a fucking fantastic shortening of Jerusalem Post. Come read the J-Post, you guys. Is our friend Arvolt in the comments there? Come on, that's a fire joke, yeah. Might Be Wrong is another good one. He's a good guy. You should follow him if you don't. Just in general, people out there.
Oof.
Counterfeit.
Oof.
Oh, spicy. I'm not even gonna read that one. That's
Yeah,
spicy.
give that one a like. That one a like.
Oof.
This is Seawall's. He's not even on the Porch Boys account. This is his personal account.
You should definitely like it then. You should absolutely like that post.
Well, now you gotta go click on it again. You gotta go.
You
You switched accounts. You can't just.
switched accounts. God, jeez. Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
because that is a fire. That is pretty hilarious.
If I can
You-
find it
you went-
again.
I think
It
you went too
probably
far.
got deleted.
It was the third one, wasn't it?
No, it shifted completely.
Oh yeah, it shifted the
Yeah.
because we follow those two. We don't follow any of these other people.
Mm-hmm.
Totally against it. That puts you on a list. You think
too
so? Oh my
bad.
gosh.
That's too bad.
Probably done by an anti-Semite. Oh, mother's family died in the Holocaust. Menorah, Star of David, Israeli flag, emojis. Oh my god.
This is a competition after all.
Shit like that will land you in jail in the EU. Very true. Europe loves you. Oh my god.
There it is.
There it is. That's the one. Mr. Arrowhead there.
Bonk.
Oh, do you see that?
Someone unliked it.
No, that was Twitter does that.
What?
It'll just
a
unlike
lame.
people. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
your likes will just go away.
Oh, they
pretty
will, won't
obnoxious.
they? Well, make sure to like it again tomorrow. In case it's
You
unliked.
gotta go find it again.
Yep.
That's right.
Just
I got
bookmark
you,
it.
Arrowhead. Yep,
We
got you,
got you.
Arrowhead.
We'll hold the line. We will ratio Jerusalem Post.
That's right.
Yep.
Nothing is more important.
We
Oh my
draw
god,
the line here, boys.
that's right. You shall go no further. This far, no further.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god, I remember those days of like, oh my god, fucking like raiding, 4chan raids, or like even Facebook raids. It went into there a little bit. That was fun. Those are fun
Oh
days.
yeah. Yeah, raids were good.
You're like, just fucking hold the line. Oh my god. Post more gore, you know.
Right, yeah. Spam gore and like stuff like that. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Drive teeny boppers to suicide
Jesus.
And heroing.
in Minecraft.
Yep.
In Minecraft, yeah.
And
Yeah.
heroing in Minecraft.
And heroing, yeah. Oh man, that's an old one. David Daniel. Hi guys. Hi Midge.
Oh,
Guys,
Yo, what up, Daniel? That's awesome. He joined us tonight.
which
That's
Daniel
cool.
was that?
Oh, he's a buddy of mine.
Oh, okay. What's
Yeah,
up?
we're just shooting the shit tonight, man. We're not talking about anything in particular. Just
We
shooting
are
the
doing a
shit.
call-in show though.
Aye, that's true.
Yeah, so if you look down in the description, we have a Discord link. All you gotta do is join that, and you can join us.
Oh yeah. What a glorious opportunity.
This is like the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm just saying. You'd be a fool to pass it
Ha!
up.
I like your enthusiasm.
I mean, someone's gonna have some enthusiasm. We got a fucking, sick dude, and Midget, of course. Ever the pessimist.
I'm pretty sick.
Someone's gotta have, some enthusiasm here. Come on, man.
I'm pretty sick.
Trying to hold this fucking thing together.
You gotta admit, I'm sick for sure.
True.
I've got a sickness. I've got an illness.
The only cure is more cowbell.
Ha! I don't know about all that. But I tell you what.
Oof, some of these jokes. If I
Yeah,
overcook
some of
it,
them are
will it
pretty
turn to
spicy.
ash? Oof.
These are pretty spicy, yeah. If I overcook it, holy shit, that's funny. There's some really good ones here.
Not really. However, we shouldn't be too sensitive.
Oh, there's a reasonable person there, Mr. Nick Dixon, 1274.
Jews, this is Hanukkah, and all the way back to Moses and Abraham, you have been warriors. Remember, God chose you, even to be his warriors in your history, so thicker skin would suit you. But I'd agree, this joke is in bad taste.
So he's like
Yeah.
straight up middle of the roading this.
Effort post. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Effort
That
post.
is an effort
Let
post, right?
epic fence sitter. Like,
Right. He's like, well, on the one hand, it's a little insensitive. On the other hand, you guys should go, buck up a little bit. But on the other hand, bad taste. On the other hand, thicker skin.
Right.
It's like, is Trump
Hammond
guilty
and
of
Han.
charges? He hasn't been charged with anything.
They're referring it to the DOJ, but DOJ ain't gonna do shit
Right.
with that.
No charges have been filed
yeah.
though,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
so
That's
no,
so
he's not
funny,
guilty of
dude.
charges
Yeah.
because there's no charges.
So funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying so hard to make his life difficult. I
And
wonder
all
how
they're,
well
all they're doing
it
is
will
making him
work.
more popular.
Well,
Do you
I don't
think
know
so?
about that. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I
I
really
disagree with
don't.
that.
I don't think so necessarily.
But no, I mean it's all that they know that there's nothing going to come of it. It's just simply to make it much harder for him to run and hopefully make him lose primaries for 2024. That's what all of this is about. None of it really matters in the long term. Like he's not going to jail. He's not going to see the inside of a jail cell for a second. He's going to be fine. That's right. Trump is guilty until proven innocent, which is not going to happen. So yeah, Ed's got it right. Sorry, I changed my answer. But no, I mean nothing's going to happen. It's just a way to hopefully make him lose the primaries, so that some other Republican that's easy to beat.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Be the one who runs.
Yeah, but doesn't Trump still have like all the batchups have him like at 60, 70, 80%?
I don't know, but they've got time.
Yeah, they do.
They've
And
got
they can
time.
come up with all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
They can come up with all kinds of shit, whatever they want. Just new shit. Doesn't matter. It's not like it's meaningful. Like John said, it's not
Right.
like it's meaningful or is going to stick to anything.
If I'm not mistaken, the House just voted to make him reveal his tax returns that they've been trying to do for 7 years. Like, it's just, it's
I
8
can't
years,
believe we're
probably.
still about that. Like,
Yeah, it's,
Right.
God damn.
you're gonna find out he's either made a bit more money than he was claiming, or a bit less money than he was claiming.
Yeah. And it's like,
Oh,
okay,
I'm so shocked. Oh my
right.
god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did Trump, like, exaggerate a part of himself? Wow, that
Yeah.
he's never done that before. Like, it's just so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what they're expecting to find.
No, what it's retarded to even conceive that like he and all of the auditors and all of the building inspectors and all of the fucking independent what do you call assessors, property tax assessors, all of these independent entities who work their own jobs with their own licenses and integrity were all working together to like not only like undervalue his properties for tax purposes, but then turn around and overvalue them for loan purposes. And all of this
Yeah.
paperwork, these banks that were giving him loans weren't going to their own assessors and getting their own second opinions on these Come on, dude, this is retarded.
Well, so the only thing that could possibly come at him would be like, mob connections, right? Because especially in the '80s and even in the '90s, hang on, I'm not saying that he like is directly connected with the mob or is working with them, but it's if you want to do anything, especially in real estate in New York in the '80s, '90s, even like a little bit into like the 2000s, you have to go through the mob. Like
That aside, like
because they're
Danny
in charge of
does
the
bring up a
unions there.
point,
They're in
like
charge of all that stuff. You don't
they're
you don't see
fucking,
them.
but
You don't-
their unions are all Democrats too, so it's
Well,
all
yeah,
good.
right. Well, yes, but that's fine. But they can throw those under. They can just be like, "Hey, look, he's mob affiliated because he gave this money to this person who's a union delegate for this union, back in 1985 to get this thing done." Like that's a real thing that happens. And if you don't give them that money, then guess what? Cement trucks don't show up at the job site when they're supposed to. You know what I mean? Like shit like that happens. Like it's not like he's trying to be a part of the mob or anything. It's just that's how you do business in New York City.
I mean, it's less of him doing something criminal. It's more that he's being forced to participate because somebody else is being criminal.
Well, he is being
Well,
recommended for charges of conspiracy to do this, that, and the third. Like,
Right.
conspiracy to do this, that, and the third. They're recommending charges. But, like, Styx was pointing out this morning, and I agree, like, obviously, I agree. But, like, no, I mean, that there was no exculpatory evidence admissible in those hearings. So, like, I agree with John now when he says, like, this is just meant to throw fucking, what do you call them? Caltrops in his path. Like,
that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
and fuck up his progress.
But
just
the
anything
thing
they
is,
can do to stymie it, to
but
buy
the thing
time.
is,
Really, they don't have a fucking candidate themselves, do they?
Well, not only that, but the
Well,
thing
Joe
is, things are
Biden
gonna
is the
get
most popular president ever.
Ever. So popular, he's not going to run again.
I mean, well, the next issue is going to be the economy is just going to get worse. We're expecting a housing crash in March. Gas prices are going to skyrocket again.
Well, there's also the impending car repo. Car repo like wave.
Inflation
I saw
still
a
out of
repossessed
control.
car today at the corner on a repo truck. You know, the ones with the fork on the back that like lift it. Yeah. Those are the ones, all black. I know what I'm looking at when I see it. Fuck yeah, all black.
Oh yeah.
No fucking nothing on the side. Yeah, with a car on the fork. Yeah, that's a fucking repo. Every day. Every damn
but
day.
like,
and then the
Talk
thing
about,
is,
oh
what
man,
they're doing is,
what's hilarious? Me and Errors, we get down like going through people's stuff sometimes. Like we find some of the funniest shit. Let me tell you, man, these people have $300 rent bills and then $700 car notes per month.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh man, dude. And like I was reading an article the other day talking about how people used to have the $600 or $700 per month to pay their car note, and now they don't. Yeah, because that free government gravy train money stopped coming in, didn't it? You useless
definitely-
fucks. Like,
That definitely happened for sure. But yeah, no, I mean, it's so funny though. I know I'm gonna bring up Twitter again, but if you look at Joe Biden's like Twitter account, it's always about how positive everything is in the economy, right? Of course, it's all nonsense, right? It's all like cherry picked data and definitely misreading of or misrepresenting the actual like
you mean
numbers,
disingenuity?
like
Disingenuity?
almost like
Disingenuousness?
disinformation,
Almost. Yeah, we should
almost as
see
though.
little blue exclamation points near their posts,
Oh,
shouldn't
we
we?
do though. Oh, they started. Well, almost as soon as Elon Musk took over, there was they started fact checking even the president, which they had never done before.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's things like they're like, oh, we created this many jobs, and there'll be like little fact check being like, well, these are still way lower than pre-COVID numbers. So
Yeah.
we didn't
On top
actually
of that,
those
they're
jobs weren't
also
created; they're
part-time.
being brought
Yeah.
back, right? So
Yeah.
there's a difference. The context is missing.
Yeah.
Same thing with inflation. Inflation is not down. The rate of inflation is lower, but that does not mean that inflation is down.
Right.
Inflation
Right.
Yeah.
is still going up. It's just not going up quite as fast.
And
Quite
as
that could
fast.
change at a moment's notice
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
Oh my
because they're
Lord.
not using what we actually need to do, which is they need to massively jack up the interest rates to like 20 or 30% and purposefully
Christ.
crash the housing market for a while. You have
Oh
to do
no!
that.
I'm trying to buy a house, man. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
stop with the
Fuck.
anti-Semitism, bro. With the
I'm trying to buy a house. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do. I promise.
Look, all I'm doing is I'm
anti-Semitic
pointing out what you
remarks.
have to do to get the system
Can I
back
just
in
buy a
stability.
house, please?
You have to wait a
Like,
year, bro. You gotta wait.
I'm gonna we're gonna wait a year, but like, what happens in a year when the crashes and like, okay, well,
Then you buy it when the bottom falls out.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's make it crash at
Yeah.
the right time.
Crash
The
this
right
with
time.
no survivors, dude. Just hope for it.
Yep.
And let me buy a fucking house, please. God damn. Like,
Just crash
I'm
this
trying to
bitch
buy
with
one.
no survivors. I'm here another year at least.
Yeah,
I gotta save up another 20 grand.
damn, bro. Exactly. I'm with Ed. You shut your whore mouth. Let me get into my house first. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, so
Who's
Now's not
fucking-
even the time, Ed. Now's not
No, I
even
know.
the
Now's
time.
not the time. No.
Fucking
My dad told me
interest
that.
rates are hitting like 8% right now.
yeah, they'll probably getting closer to 15 to 20 soon enough.
Jesus Christ.
It's going to get a
God
lot
damn.
worse because it has to. The Federal Reserve knows that if they go down the hyperinflation route, there won't be a Federal Reserve when the dust finally settles.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Can I have a Christmas present?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Please, like Santa. All I want for Christmas is no more Fed.
Right.
No more Federal Reserve.
Yeah.
That's all I want for Christmas.
That's
Well, if they keep the interest rates low, I guarantee you in about 10 years it'll be gotten rid of.
I hope so.
I want government issued currency.
Yeah, no more of that shit. No more
Public-
government. Shoot,
No,
no.
publicly owned currency as opposed to privately issued.
But no, it's still privately
Fiat.
issued. The government is not public. Like that's absurd.
Yeah.
Like,
guess you're
I mean,
right.
I know it's like the common nomenclature, but like to say that something that's
Yeah,
owned by the
okay.
government is public is
Public,
just
yeah. kind of
absolutely
absurd.
incorrect. Like, yeah,
All right, well, excuse me.
no, it's not. It's not you. Like, it's just a common thing that like people say, and it's annoying. It's like, okay, it's public. Okay, so
I triggered you.
you did trigger me. It's like, oh yeah, okay. Look what happened at the Capitol building, right? That's the People's Capitol building. We all own it collectively, right? What happened there? Well, why are people getting arrested
Why are
for
people
just like
getting
hanging out in it? Weird. It's almost like you don't fucking own it. Like it's almost like it's not yours. Like the
Yeah,
illusion
public
comes crashing
sidewalks.
down
Good
and
luck,
people don't
good
see
luck
it.
sleeping on it. Yeah, good luck sleeping on a public sidewalk, right? Public.
For real. Yeah, that too. Go and try and sleep under a bridge. Presumably, we all own the infrastructure, right? Go ahead, see what
Totally.
happens. You're gonna get fucking kicked the fuck out by people with guns. Like, you don't own shit, dude. God damn it. Why'd you do this to me, Midget? Why'd you do this to me? You did this on pre-Christmas. You did this to me.
I didn't do it to you, man. I just brought up the subject and
You triggered me.
I triggered you, yes, but I was not the one who done it.
It's like when you misgender your cousin at Thanksgiving, you know? It's like,
Yeah, you start that whole motherfucking thing, don't you?
Right? Yeah. Don't even get me
It's
started about the ATF,
It's
man.
Z-Zem.
Right. It's not that hard. It's common human decency. Uh, fucking hell.
It's called being a good person, John.
Right. Not being a decent human being.
That's right.
Well, would being a decent human being be not stealing
Oh,
women's luggage from an airport?
But also, it would be not stealing people's money in general, but yeah, definitely not stealing people's luggage. That's
check it
a funny
out.
fucking thing
Tim
to do.
Pool and Ian Miles Chong are both trending. You want to open a new tab, those two links there?
Well, Tim Pool always trends because he's always getting swatted and stuff. So like that's when he trends. Oh, speaking of which, though, our boys, our friends that you guys don't know, so they're mostly I wouldn't say friends, but people I know who are very small podcasters
Holy
will
shit.
be on Tim Pool, January 17th. The Tower Gang guys are going to be on
Yeah,
Tim
you were
Pool.
saying you were chatting with them about the fats.
Yes.
Oh, now you gotta search for Ian Miles Chong.
But yeah, dude. That's pretty cool for them. Good for them, man. They're gonna be on Tim Pool. I'm not sure why. Other than like Clint Russell, who does Liberty Lockdown, he's got a reason maybe to be there. But the other guys, I mean, yeah, they're smart and stuff, but I don't know, man. But whatever, man. They're all cool, and that's gonna be fun.
If they're
Can't
willing
wait
to
I will
waste their
actually watch that.
time traveling an hour and a half out to fucking Tim's remote mountain compound and then fucking listen to he and his soy boy co-hosts like hit their every thought with
Not only that, most of them live
meaningless
here in Florida.
clarifications.
Most of them live here in Florida, so they got to fly out to West Virginia.
And then travel an hour
And
and a
then
half
travel.
from the fucking airport.
Right. I think
I
one of them
see.
is in Alabama, but the other ones are in fucking Florida. All of them. Like, it's crazy. That's how I got to meet them, right? Because they were all, in one place. But that was cool. And
Well,
good for them, though. But that's the only. I've not watched Timcast. I don't even know since when. But I'm
yeah,
going to watch that
it's
one for
almost
sure.
not worth it. I'm
going to watch that one, though, because I want to watch them be, like, completely autistic and shitpost at Tim Pool. How cool would that be?
That would
Interesting.
be pretty awesome.
This is interesting.
Groomer. Look, anti-LGBTQ or anti-LGBTQ groomer rhetoric. They are making the association groomer to LGBTQ.
Exactly.
They are making this association over and over and over again. Look, gays against groomers. They're even fucking spelling it out.
Well, Gays Against Groomers is a group, is an activist group.
Yeah, gays against groomers.
Gays.
Yeah, that's trying to say no, we're not groomers.
Who are against grooming. Yeah. Like
right.
they're anti-pedophilic gay people.
Yeah.
And somehow they're anti-barbecue as well. Like, I just don't get it. They're literally propagating the lie right in front of your face.
Yeah, and they're gonna show it to you as proof to why you're crazy. Like the gaslighting is the
fucking hate gaslighting.
The feature.
Like, Jesus.
It's the feature though. It's not the bug. It's not like some kind of a mistake that they just need to be pointed out. Like that's the point.
The problem is they're trying to gaslight massive groups that it can actually turn to go, hey, the lights are actually off. Yeah, they are off. What the fuck are they talking about?
I fucking hate the gaslighting. Dude.
Well, I mean, that does happen. Like, people, one group of people will absolutely believe it and eat up the gaslighting, and the other half will disbelieve it so much so that they will actually, deny reality as well, but in the other direction, when it's, that side saying it.
Sitter.
No, it's not fence sitting. It's the truth. You will, you can see it. The right does the same thing, where they'll kind of deny reality because it's coming from something that someone on the left or perceived as the left says.
Well, remember, the left has lied to and about the right for so long.
Yeah, no. I'm not blaming them.
I'm
not blaming them.
I guess.
Not only
the
that, but
fringe
whenever
exists.
the right even gives a tiny inch to the left, when the left is actually right,
yeah.
the left will take it.
I'm not blaming them or anything.
So
I'm not saying
it's justified.
I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm not saying that it doesn't make sense. I'm not saying that I don't see why it's happening. I'm just saying that that's something to be careful of.
Yeah.
It's not just believing everything that you see that's coming out of the right wing because it's the right wing saying it, and not to just disbelieve everything coming out of the left wing because the left wing is saying it. Like that's tribalism. And tribalism is bad. Okay. No, it's not.
I mean, yeah, okay,
Like, not one side
the fringe
has.
exists, John. That's true. The fringe exists, but like the fringe is much
It's not even.
narrower on the right,
Yeah.
and has much less cultural impact
Mhm.
Well,
to
that's
the
definitely true.
right.
That's
To
definitely
the
true.
right, within the right wing, like it has less
It's
cultural
not even a
impact.
fringe thing. Like I'm talking about the extremely most like extreme popular people. Can fall victim to the same thing. It's very easy to do.
But again, the
It's
right has
Very
been
easy.
lied to and lied about for so long.
Yeah, no, of course. Again, I'm not saying that they're wrong for it. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that it's something to watch out for.
Well, the fringe exists. Like, good job, John. You pointed that out.
No,
That's
I'm pointing out
definitely
more than
true.
just the fringe. I'm pointing out huge people, like some of the people who are mentioned here: Tim Pool, Jack Posobiec, Andy No, Mike Cernovich. Like some of these people also have problems sometimes, not every time,
Well,
but
Cernovich is a weird case on the right. I'm not sure what the fuck he is.
yeah, I
Because
guess
he's
he's one of
not.
those. He just blends in to the other
Yeah,
ones with
yeah,
me, like him and like
he's like
Jesse
missing
Kelly and
link.
yeah, I don't know. They're
Yeah.
just like once an account gets like too big, I
Yeah.
kind of like distrust them
Well, also,
automatically.
I haven't really confirmed it, but apparently what he likes to do is make a bunch of predictions and tweets, and then when
Mhm.
one of them comes true, he deletes all the other contrary predictions, and then claims he
Can
was
we
right the whole
back out
time.
of this
Yeah.
I
and see
mean,
some of the other ones go
Yeah.
go up? Because weren't they talking about? Look, this is, I guess, the exchange. Blair White, Matt Walsh, who play innocent when bomb threats. All right, never mind. Go to the other tab about Ian Miles Chong. I guess they're upset that Ian Miles Chong is like exchanging.
look,
No,
there's the announcement there.
you already have a tab open, dude.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to the left.
Go
He
up.
just didn't want to go left, which I
Up.
don't blame him for. Fair enough.
He's all right. So I guess they're having a freaking exchange. Scroll up.
Just petty
Scroll
and
up.
stupid.
Elon Musk is so uncool.
Yeah, like,
All
they
right,
gotta, they always
all
gotta do
right.
that to him. They always gotta fucking.
Andy No and Ian Miles Chong are allowed to pretend to be journalists. Yeah, they're better journalists than most journalists.
I know a little bit about Andy No. I actually have his book, his Antifa book. Ian Miles Chong, though, I actually have only ever heard his name. I've not seen anything of his content, like at all.
Oh, he's a
I only know the
reporter
name.
of sorts. He's hit or miss in integrity wise, but like recently he's been pretty solid. Scroll up. He's sort of a relic of Gamergate, to be honest, but he's
Yeah.
still
That's what I
relevant
thought. Yeah.
by making relevant posts. I think they're upset that like he was interacting with like Elon Musk in
Yeah.
public on Twitter.
Hmm.
I think that's what this is about. Like they're mad that like he is influential at all.
Fair
And
enough.
then
Yeah.
Tim Pool, I guess, is trending because why?
He's normally trending like
Yeah.
at least once a day, maybe once every other day. He's trending for something or another. Who knows? Ha!
Oh
Quarter
no.
pounder.
Yeah.
Oh
Quarter pounder.
no.
Yeah. Blocked him from joining his spaces with Kim.com. That I want to fucking see. I want to see Kim.com talk shit.
That was December
Like,
11th. This was
Yep.
I want to see
9 days ago.
Kim.com talk shit. Like, I don't know if he's to be trusted or not, but he was saying some pretty serious shit about, Seth Rich.
Yeah, see these people. I don't know who these fucking people. Like I know the names. Like I'm like, oh, I've heard that name before. I don't watch. People. I don't pay attention to
You
people. I
don't
don't
know who
care.
Seth Rich is? Come on
I
now.
like I vaguely. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, come on, dude. He's basically central to my fucking identity.
But
Seth
well,
Rich is me.
these people aren't
I'm
saying
Seth
shit
Rich.
that like most of the time. I don't know Seth Rich, but most of the time, these people just have like the most milk toast technically right
Right.
wing.
Oh, yeah, of course. Technically
They're
right
like,
wing
do
because it
you
doesn't
guys
agree with
agree with
progressive
like
left.
grooming children? And you're like, I don't care about this. Like, what? Like, Yeah, obviously not. Like, moving on. Don't care about you, or like, do you think maybe the government isn't being completely honest with us? Like, I don't care about this. Like, why? Like, obviously, can we talk about something that actually matters? It's so many. It's so many of them too. I thought the same thing about Lauren Chen earlier. Forget what the video was, but it was something like body positivity, but not for men. And I'm like, yeah, obviously that. Like, yes, like I know exactly what this video is. It's a 15-minute video. I know exactly what's going to be said. Why bother? Like, people don't have anything interesting to say. There's nothing new happening there. It's just the same shit that we've been watching since 2015, 2014. Like, it's the same shit.
Huh. Okay, dude. All right. Sorry I got you started, man.
No, I mean,
You know what? We're moving on to this.
Christmas present. Christmas present. I got a CZ shadow and a Nintendo Switch. Look
So
at my
what is
cool
this?
T-shirt.
Is this like an airsoft gun? What is that?
No, dude, it's a CZ. It's a fucking Czech-made 9mm service pistol.
I mean,
I mean,
It's
that's
fairly
kind of
It's
that's
pretty
kind of
popular
cool.
with Reddit. It's
Yeah.
a shadow. It's called a shadow. CZ shadow.
Yeah.
Does
Well,
it
the
suck?
CZ's
Like, I don't understand the
CZ's
hate.
a good brand, but stuff like this
It's
is overhyped.
super popular.
Yeah.
It's super popular on Reddit, the shadow, because it comes with cool handle grip,
Oh,
grip
God.
I'm
colors,
surprised
like
you're allowed to
funky
talk about
colors.
guns and the positive on Reddit. Are you sure?
Well, this is one of the few guns that you're allowed to talk positively about because it looks like a space gun. It comes with different colored grips. You can get it in red, and like this guy's got it in blue, and like it's super cool. It's got like a serrated
I
front.
bet you the other grip on the other side is red, just like his Switch.
Oh,
I'll
God.
bet you that's what he's
Oh,
got
Aw,
there.
I'll bet you it is. Oh my god, you could switch it out. If it's not, he's totally gonna.
It matches his Switch. I'll bet you that's the case. What
I
is
like
that a
his.
deep freeze with a padlock?
I was gonna say, yeah,
Yes.
it's a deep freezer with a padlock and a paper plate and paper towels on top. I
A
love
paper
it, dude.
plate.
One paper plate and
That's
paper
the only one
towels
left.
on top.
It
That's
looks
right.
like paper plastic utensils on the left hand side there.
Yeah.
Little purple and white box you can see there. That looks like a plastic utensils.
Oh, he's so excited for his Christmas presents. He
This
got a
this
CZ
face, this
shadow.
mouth. Why with the soy face? I don't understand.
Cause look how excited he is. Oh, can't you tell how excited? Oh, he is.
Oh my god,
Oh.
dude, my dad does the soy face sometimes. It's really cringy.
You should check him when he does. You should be like, hey, yo, pops. Yo, pops. That's pretty cringe, though.
What's with the
No
soy
cap.
face, bro?
That's pretty sus.
Oh, God.
Oh god.
Not bussin'.
For real, no cap.
No
Yeah.
cap. Not bussin'. Cap all
Straight
over
up.
that bus, bro.
Straight up anti-bussin' over here.
Yeah, I like this guy. He got a great Christmas present. He got a Switch and a CZ Shadow.
Well, he got a gun. That's kind of cool. I don't know why it's cocked already. He just has. I guess he has trigger discipline at least. I don't know. I mean,
there's a
gun's kinda
magazine
cool.
inserted and it's cocked. The thumb safety seems to be engaged.
Yeah.
However, like
I can't.
you're
Yeah,
right.
I guess.
It's kind of weird. Why would he be presenting it with soy face with the hammer cocked? Why not like ensure the weapon is cleared so that you can like fuck around with it?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yep. Christmas presents. Christmas presents! Oh, we're so excited! Ah, look how excited I am!
I mean, to be fair, I got a redacted for Christmas as well. So I'm pretty
I
excited.
still don't have my redacted back, dude. I'm so pissed off. I'm
Mine
so
worked
fucking
perfectly.
pissed
That's so
off.
funny. Mine worked
So fucking
perfectly.
pissed off.
I went to the range
Mine
with it,
must be kicking their ass.
and it went perfectly. The only
Good.
thing is I have to adjust the sights. That's it.
I was gonna say
just have to adjust the
they're
sight.
not elevation adjustable, but you can
And
reduce them.
the magazine, I've mostly solved the
Loosened
problem.
up, right? Yeah.
Mostly.
You just need
Mostly.
to flex it, right? You just
Yeah.
flexed it out. Just load it.
But I left it
unload
for longer.
let
Once
it
I was
sit,
able to fill it up completely, I left it for longer.
Right. Yep. Leave it
Yeah.
for like 3 days. Yep. Just leave it.
Yeah.
Yep, and then when you load it and unload it, it's much easier now.
It is a lot easier, but it's not as fucking easy
It,
as I would like it to be.
it'll get easier.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just like, holy shit. I'm like, what if I had to do this
It
in
is a
advance?
little ridiculous, right? It
Like,
is a little bit
yeah,
ridiculous. That's a
like,
common
just
complaint.
load 5 rounds into it, I guess, like real quick, you know.
Well, if you got
So
a
it
problem
starts
with
getting
that,
difficult.
go with a stripper clip fed pistol.
Ah, I wish they
I don't-
still made those. Wish they still made those.
Yep.
It's anything but practical, but I mean, for what
I
it
mean, the
was, it was
Roth
the
Krinka is
most
pretty
practical.
damn close.
The most practical. I think I've seen it. Isn't it like a polymer, like C96 style, like magazine front of
No.
the
I'm talking more some
trigger?
Austrian designs from that were made by Steyr.
I see. Well, anyway, what's our next?
What's our next victim?
Oh yeah, we got the Soy Boy Choir singing
I
us
don't know
Christmas
though.
carols.
No. They're Saturnalia carols because these are
Oh,
Redditors who are soy facing. So they're going to talk about how Christmas is actually derived from a pagan holiday called Saturnalia that celebrates the solstice. Um, you know,
and is
or
debauched
Yule,
and degenerate,
right?
right? A
Talks
week
about orgies or some shit.
drunken,
I'm sure.
drunken revelry and orgies. Yeah,
Well,
totally.
hang on. No, there's nothing wrong with drunken revelry. Now, to be fair, let's calm
That's
down here.
that's true. It's your
Let's
Irish,
calm down here.
Irish coming out.
Yeah, this is the Irish pagan coming out. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Wait, there's nothing wrong with drunken revelry now.
No, wait a minute. Who
There's
said? Right,
nothing
so
wrong with the drink, with the weed drink. Yeah.
that's right. These guys are singing us Saturnalia carols with hot cocoa and candy canes and eggnogs from Land O'Lakes with the woman on it.
That's true. It is an OG
Oh yeah,
label
this is a
where they
vintage.
allowed the Indian woman to keep her land for now.
For now, her Land O'Lakes.
Yeah,
We've removed
and then
Indian.
right, kept the land. That's so great. What a great comeback. What a great meme for that. Like, oh, look, we're being progressive and stuff. It's like, oh, well,
We removed
actually,
Indian, kept the land.
actually,
You
no.
don't say. It's like your manifest destiny.
Right? They colonized the milk carton or the eggnog carton. Oh, anyway, let's move on to the
How
next
nice of
little
them
thing we got here.
to sing us carols. Yeah, this is
Oh,
us
approved.
enjoying all our
Approved.
carols and together time.
Except for Seawall's dying, and
Seawall is dying.
I'm
This is
drinking
not
whiskey
Seawall.
and not hot cocoa.
Well, it's what do you call it's it's hot whiskey and hot tea together.
Hot toddy.
Hot toddy, there you go,
Hot toddy,
Let's have
dude.
one of those
With some
man.
honey
Fuck.
in it, honey and lemon
You know
juice.
what? I think
Fuck yeah,
I
dude.
have. I've got some really nice bourbon, and I've got hot tea that I could make. Holy fuck! I'm gonna make.
Oh,
hot
speaking
toddy.
of, did you finish that bottle I got you?
No, dude, I'm
No?
taking it nice and slow, bro.
Nice,
Taking it nice
dude.
and slow, man. Sipping
Yeah, that's a
on it.
good bourbon, right?
Yes, it super is. Super duper.
You want to tell the class what kind of bourbon it was so that they can perhaps?
Yeah, well, I don't remember the brand, but Horse Soldier is the style of it.
Yes.
What was the
I
brand?
feel like Horse Soldier. It was I think it was like Select Barrel or something like that. It was not the standard.
Is Horse Soldier the brand? Or
Horse Soldier is the brand, yeah. Horse Soldier is the brand, and it was like Select Barrel.
Yeah.
Something or other that
hand selected. Yeah, and it is
Yeah.
fucking tasty.
it's
so
delicious,
goddamn good.
dude. Yeah, it's not one that you want to buy all the time, but it's fucking worth it when you do.
Maybe it fucking is.
I mean, yeah, if you want to spend that much on liquor every week or so, I mean, you so
Yeah,
that's on
now
you,
I'm
bro.
taking it real
But
slow.
yeah,
I think I might have a hot toddy sometime this week. It's gonna get cold.
yeah, dude.
Have a hot toddy.
I'm actually not looking. This is one thing I'm not looking forward to. We're moving to Tennessee in the middle of winter.
In the winter, yep.
Yeah. And my wife keeps bringing up, oh, guess what temperature it is in Johnson City right now? And I'm like, fuck. And
How are
today
you
she was
gonna?
like,
Yeah.
it's 3 degrees, and I'm like,
It's a
fuck.
different kind of cold, man. You'll be fine.
I don't know, dude. That's
It's not as humid. It doesn't
I know it's
pierce
not as
you
humid.
the same. It doesn't pierce you. It's like a dry cold. You, as long as
Oh,
you've got
people say that
clothes
about
on,
the
you
heat
should be all
though.
right. Yeah.
Which I mean, I agree with the difference between like humid hot and like a dry heat, but like, bro, I've been in the South my whole life. I grew up in Charleston, South Carolina, where it snowed like twice in my life, and it was like a little bit.
Are you
And then I
saying
moved down to
Eastern Tennessee
Florida.
is not the South?
It is the South, but it's not the same. It's not the same as
I'm telling
Charleston,
you, it's
South
not the same.
Carolina.
That's what I'm telling you. It's a dry climate. It's higher elevation.
Well, it's
It's
not the marshy
drier.
South, but it is the South. Like, I mean, but
Yes, it is south of Mason-Dixon, bro.
My
It's
yeah.
back. Sorry
it
about
ain't
that,
no
guys.
damn Yankee. It ain't no damn Yankee state.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah. But man, dude, like
Yeah,
it's gonna be
you're
crazy. It's gonna be a
fucked.
huge
I don't know
adjustment.
how you're gonna drive your goddamn Kia Soul around in the mountains in fucking snow, bro. You're fucked.
Yeah.
I know,
I don't
dude.
know
I
what your
know.
fucking plan is.
My plan is to just fucking figure it out, man.
Have you ever
Figure out how to
driven in
drive.
snow? When is the last time you
I
drove
have
in snow?
never driven in snow before.
Who's fucking driving the U-Haul, bro? Like,
Oh, we're not driving a U-Haul. Let's calm down, right?
all right,
Listen, I didn't marry into money to be driving a U-Haul around. All right, let's calm
that's
down.
true. You are. Oh, I wanted to ask you. That's what you've been doing the last few weeks, right? Is arranging,
Yeah,
right? It's
I've
been
been
your
arranging shit.
responsibility while your wife is at work, like, and
Right,
working and
but
sleeping
she's
and
now done with. Uh, this is
nice.
her first
She
week
put
of
in
not.
her fucking 2 weeks a while ago.
Oh yeah, this is her first
Nice.
week of not working, so she's actually busy packing her closet at the moment, which
That's
is
awesome.
the biggest project
Oh,
of
I'm sure
packing.
it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you don't have a whole lot of shit, do you? You really don't.
I don't need a lot of stuff. Like I have even
Yeah.
like stuff that I've collected. Like I've got a sword collection, I've got a flag collection, but like even that is not even that much, and
It's not
like
huge or extensive
it's
or
not
bulky.
right. That's already packed. That's ready to go. Like I don't have much else. I mean, this computer, I'm gonna have to pack as soon as we're done with the podcast next week. like,
Right.
um, and then that's about it.
That's cool. So you're making
Yeah,
all the other arrangements for moving all the shit. Word up
right.
to
I got them.
Allison. If she's got the night off, that's cool. She's not working this week. That's awesome.
Right, she's the one. She's
So,
the reason why I haven't had to get up yet to get a new drink. Um,
oh, awesome.
because I can just on Discord be like, "Hey, give me another drink." Um,
Nuh-uh.
oh yeah,
You bother your wife on Discord?
Jesus
yeah.
Christ, John.
Jesus
fucking
Christ, that's right.
It was
God
her
damn
idea,
it.
but okay.
John, get out of here. You're done. Midget and I are taking over the show. We're the Porch Boys now.
Listen, what's the point of having a wife if you can't use her to get new drinks? All right, why
You
bother with
do
this
you
nonsense?
do that. I do that too, but I don't do it with Discord. Man.
What do you want me to text her? Like, or do you want me to yell the fucking
Yeah,
apartment?
absolutely.
she
Yes,
just
like a regular married couple.
she just messaged me. Damn right.
Like a regular married couple. Jesus Christ.
That's funny.
Hey, yo, baby.
Wait, see, I don't do that shit. No, we're a professional podcast here.
You
Professional
got a
duct
mute
tape.
button, bro. You got a mute button.
Man, I'm talking too much. You guys don't talk
Yeah.
enough, so there's that. But
Well, most of the time when I'm not talking, I've got the mute button going. I'm like, hey, baby. Why don't you get me another drink
that's
or something? Like,
that's fucking badass, dude. Yeah, see, that's awesome.
see, the secret's out now.
Right,
Now
the
she's all
secret's out
mad.
now.
Me telling you guys. It's mad.
Well, I guess no more drinks for you.
Let's get along to the
You're
next
gonna have
one.
to
Good
You know?
night.
get up next
More
time.
comfy. More porch.
This is yeah, that's Midjit in the doghouse right now
Literally me.
because yeah, he's like at least I still got my cocoa.
Yep.
Literally
That's
me.
oh man, that's funny. Oh, speaking of, let me go ahead and message my wife on Discord and get another drink.
Jesus Christ. Amorality. Amorality. Immorality.
You know what? Most of the time I say please. All right, so there you go. There's something at least.
It's too bad Villius
I'm not
doesn't
like
seem
I'm not
to-
like bitch. Get me another drink. That's a little bit too much.
It depends on
I'm
how
polite
many
about it.
drinks you've had, right?
Right, of course. Yeah. The more I have, the more it's kind of devolved. I mean, I'm Irish. I can't help that. Just
That's true. Then the beatings start, right?
right. Then the
Oh,
beatings.
God.
That's right. It's like that wasn't fast enough.
Throw
How
your
dare you?
throw your empty glass across the room. Faith and Begora. Faith and Begora wife. You can't get me a drink no faster.
And if it was a real Irish marriage, she'd be screaming back, "Get your own bloody drink, you bastard!"
I love you, honey.
The occasional knife coming from the kitchen, landing right next to
That's
it.
right.
The frying pan goes flying, rolling
I
pin.
love you, dear.
Ugh.
What would I do without you?
Right.
You'll starve in the streets.
Probably.
Well, no, I'd be doing a lot better.
That's right. Oh, Seamus, I'd be better off. Lord bless you.
Should have listened to me, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. That's funny.
Drive me to drinking.
Oh, that's nice. Mine still makes me walk. Haha.
Yeah,
That's a good old joke.
Next, comfy.
Oh.
To Santa, he left a note.
And
And
milk
his
and
buddy.
cookies. A little candy canes. His little cat. Cute.
He's got his stockings up by the fireplace. Yeah.
Yeah, my family always had a stocking for each person. We had like
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh. My parents still have it, like a Winnie the Pooh themed stocking. Mine was always Eeyore. I got to be Eeyore. My mom
Is that because
Tigger.
you were edgy?
Yeah, it's because I was edgy and gloomy as a teenager. I was like, everybody sucks. Let me stay in my room all the time.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I
I'm
got
going
to
to
be
listen to
Eeyore.
music real loud on my stereo.
Fuck you, mom and dad. Yeah. So I got to be Eeyore.
Totally.
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Can relate.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute. Cute. Yeah, I guess we
Pooh
should move
and
on
his
unless we got
friend.
something else to say about this particular one.
It's a friend bunker.
Oh,
Yep.
dude. I remember making that as a kid.
Yeah.
We didn't get to use pillows like that. We had to like use the couch and the love seat to it.
They got a
Yeah.
couch and a beanbag.
Damn, dude, that's better than any fort I was able to make. Like a little couch fort.
That's
That
a
was
lot of
fun.
pillows they've got,
Yeah.
They're hanging
Pillows,
up
cushions.
These
Goddamn
are
pillows.
pros. These are pros, dude.
Yeah.
Bro. These guys are super friends.
Let's scroll down. Let's see what we got. Is that 9/11 going on in the background, or the riots? Right. World is collapsing. Yeah. And they're just sitting there reading Mein Kampf, and he's reading it in his Mein Kampfy chair.
That's right. Yeah.
He's
We
playing
got
his
Midget on the
saxophone
ground here playing with the porch kitty.
The Porch Kitty and Porch Kitty Jr.
That's right.
One's just watching the world burn, wrapped up in a blankie and nice little
Comfy, man.
mug
This
of
is
hot
you,
cocoa.
John, not understanding the concept of electricity.
No, that's me on the right drinking.
You on the right.
I guess I'm the
No,
one
that's
taking the
Steve while
picture.
trying to hang the lights and no one's helping. That's me.
Yeah, it's like, God
You're like,
damn
"God
it,
damn
guys. I need you for a minute. Stop drinking, John. For once in your existence.
Oh,
This
nothing
is
wrong
a-
with a little drink.
That's your fourth bottle.
That's right. Just wetting me whistle.
That's right. Can't hang lights on an empty stomach.
That's funny. Yeah. So, yeah. Me on the right, says John. That's funny.
well, I mean, it's perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just like, oh, God, not giving a fuck, watching everyone else.
That's right.
Like, no, whatever.
So, and
Hell
there's this
yeah.
snow fort.
Oh, so who's the one eating the snow? I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm definitely the one throwing the snowball on the top left with the orange hat.
I'm the one
That's
probably
you.
putting the thing
like-
together.
Yeah, so you're the one.
Yeah.
Snowball.
Yeah.
And then I think Midget is actually both of the other two.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna make another snowball and I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't have another like just by default. It has to be you.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Unless you're just not pictured, but that's unfortunate. I don't want to exclude you. We're
No,
Still
my
on the Porch
visage,
Bois
my
podcast.
my noble visage is on your flag. It's
Yeah.
the one that keeps us all together.
It's just your face. That'd be
That's
oh my
right.
god, that'd be hilarious. Like just like your face smiling, just like hey.
Yeah.
I guess we can move on. We still have another hour. So I do want to take this opportunity since we are at an hour now. If anyone would like to join us here on the Porch Bois podcast, if you are not already, all you have to do is join the Discord server down in the description below. Jump in general chat and we'll pull you down. If you're already in the Discord server, then you already know. So yeah, we'll continue.
John,
So who
moving to Tennessee in the winter.
with the road beer? I like the road beer. That's the first thing I saw. And then I
Good
saw the
idea.
other Apu down here eating the yellow snow.
Oh god.
That is what he's doing, isn't it?
He's definitely eating yellow snow.
Yeah.
So I don't know who that is. That's definitely not me. I'm in the warm car drinking a road beer.
Yeah, you're on your way down the road. And you see just this
Yeah.
weird guy
It's like that's weird.
doing weird stuff. Yeah.
And then like I'm not able to take a picture because I'm going by too fast. And then I tell you about
You
it
got
later. And you
your
don't
beer
believe
in
me.
your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got
Yeah.
your beer in your hand too. You can't grab your
Like, I
phone. in
swear,
time.
there's this dude sitting on the side of the road eating a pile of yellow snow, and you guys are like, "Whatever, dude." And I'm
Yeah,
like, "No,
it's ridiculous.
seriously, I saw it." Like, no, really.
We don't
you
believe you,
guys.
John.
I
In the
know,
mountains of eastern Tennessee, you might see weird things.
right? I would hope so. That's what I'm hoping
You
for.
also might start hearing banjos.
Yeah, I hope so. I'll grab my fiddle. It's all good.
No, you never want to hear the
Like,
banjos. You never
I
wanna
do want to hear the banjos.
No, you don't.
That's right.
That's
Yes,
the
I
killer.
do. Dude, I'm
Yes.
white. It's fine. What are you talking about? I can pretend I'm Christian. It's all good. Like I don't understand why that's a problem for me.
The
Not
world is your oyster, John.
right. I mean, I pretty much own the whole world. That's why I'm doing so
That's
well. You know, so I'm so successful in life.
Mm-hmm. You get so far ahead.
Right. I'm so far ahead of everyone else. It's crazy.
You're literally winning.
Literally winning. Yeah.
Is
Um,
anyone queued up to join us?
Nope, none so far.
No, not currently. Nobody likes this.
Not Golden Leaf, not Ed, not
No.
Ilias, not
Nobody.
Anyone.
not even Daniel, not a damn
Ain't
soul.
not one. Now, not a motherfucker.
I guess they're all
now-
like this right now, just too
now,
comfy.
not a.
They're all just too comfy, man.
Not a.
Now, not
This
a
is
bit.
them. This is them taking in our content.
Right.
Yeah,
They're just
too comfy.
listening. And they're just like, I don't want to join. I would have to take my hands out of my blanket. I don't know.
That's right. Way too comfy right now. That's right. With their
What is that? Coca-Cola in the back? And is that like
And a
some kind of
vast-
cheese? What is that?
library collection of classics in leather.
I'm talking
bound.
about in the middle between the three Cokes, and then there's something else, and there's another Coke. Is that like a cheese?
A
What is that?
sandwich. It's like a sandwich, I think.
Oh, okay. That was like a cheese wedge, but
I don't know.
it could be like some kind of like gas station sandwich. What's this weeb shit on the left-hand side in the middle shelf?
I'm not
Come
sure
on.
which one that is.
Well, come on, Seawall.
I
Don't
know
let me.
you're the resident weeb. You know that.
Right.
I
We know
think
you.
it
have
might
to
be
know this.
Miku. She's.
I
a
think it is
Vocaloid-
Miku.
Yeah, I
Miku
think
Miku.
yeah, I think it's a Vocaloid
Oh.
performer, Miku. There's a
Yeah.
Ryzen 7 case
Midget.
here.
Midget. I'm for shame, midget, that you
Snow globe, leather bound book.
I've seen porn. Like, I know
for
what that
shame,
is.
sir. For shame.
Well, Miku's
I'm
one
not
of the
sure what.
really well-known
Uh,
waifus out there. She's
yeah.
not even from an anime. She's a Vocaloid. She's basically an idol.
Well, okay.
It's a
Well known
computer
is
thing.
subjective. Well known
It
is
is.
per community, and in the community that I'm in, she's
Which
not
is
well known.
not the internet.
Which is not
Yeah.
well. Which is not the Beepernet.
The depths of the internet. No, not the depths of the internet.
Some of the depths. I don't know, man. I've seen like
You don't-
cartel
you
beheadings
don't.
and shit. I'm just
Yeah,
saying, I've
but
been
you
there.
don't routinely lurk.
That's true. I don't look for weeb shit.
You
I'm
don't
not looking
spend
at
a lot of.
hentai.
You don't spend a lot of time on the chans.
Yeah, that's true. I don't spend a lot of time on the chans anymore. I used to back in the day.
B
Back when I was
is
a
where it was
14-year-old
at.
virgin, and what is this? And
Yeah,
then
dude, B is where
yeah.
it was at.
B was where it was at, dude. What happened to B? It's just fucking porn now. Like they're just like,
It's just
oh,
porn.
whose feet is those, guys? Whose feet is those? Like I just described all of B in one sentence. I mean, like anyway.
Fallen from glory.
Yo, wait, yeah, so much so.
Well, the kids on B grew up, and now they're all on politically incorrect.
Now they're on poll, yeah.
And having to deal with all the shills and the bots.
Or they're on Reddit. They went the other way. They went to Reddit.
Oh yeah, dude, they sure did grow up and go to Reddit. The front page of the internet. We're so smart. It's the most popular fucking social media on
I mean, they're not wrong.
the planet.
It is the most popular social media on the planet. They're not wrong. It's just not any goddamn good.
Yeah, it's not.
Popular does not mean good. Just sorry. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Pepe. Feels good, man. Little mug. Oh, dude, he's got lots of whipped cream on that. I respect that. I respect the amount of whipped cream this man
cinnamon
has.
stick in there.
Little cinnamon sticks, yeah.
Let's have a look at his pictures here. He's got a family photo, and
oh, cute.
I guess that's him as a kid, and then like
what's on the left
Wojak.
there?
Wojak leading him to the noose, yeah.
Oh no.
That was a touching moment. I remember that.
Yep. They tried to kill Pepe. It didn't work.
Well, I don't know. He shaved the mustache, so he might be the younger Pepe grown up. He might be the little boy with the
right. He's the little boy. Yep. Of course.
Because I mean, you should see the middle-aged Pepe with the porno stash and the crown.
Crown balding spot. Yeah.
Yeah, the balding spot there, the balding man, and he looks pretty tired of the shit. He's got 2 kids, and they're both shit. And then maybe that's him being led. I think that's his wife. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Well, she looks over it too.
He's got good taste in literature.
What is this? Killing all what?
Normies.
Normies, nice.
Yes, dude. He's got good taste in literature.
There's like a how-to. Or like,
scented candle back there.
What is an argument?
It's burning, of course.
Yep.
Because we're comfy. In our
that's his college dissertation. Yeah, I guess the killing all normies.
Yep.
Cool. I would suggest, Mijjt, looking for some more Christmassy stuff if you can. This is a good Christmas one though. General Pepe crossing the Delaware.
To fight the Wojak Empire.
The Wojak Empire, yeah.
Independence.
Or it could be Trudeau's Kukistanis.
That's right.
Either one. I mean, I forget which one. I'm not a history buff or anything. I wouldn't know. It's one of those two, I think. But yeah, no, this is pretty fantastic. I like this a lot, actually. I didn't really look at it before we went live, so yeah. I kind of like it a lot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's oil on canvas or pastel.
Yeah, sure. I don't know anything about art, but it looks fucking cool. I like how the one. Oh no, okay, never mind. That's just your arrow pointer.
Yeah, his pointer is in the way.
I know, always. it looked like he had like a tear coming down his eye, and I thought that would be fucking great because he's holding the flag, right? He's got a tear coming down his eye.
They can't even
But
see
it was
Oh,
just
hey,
a pointer.
damn it, we had a Vong for a moment. We got a Vong back.
Yuzan Vong.
Yep. Shall
All
I
right,
bring
well,
him
let's
in?
bring him in. Yeah, absolutely.
You're on the air, Vong.
What's up?
Hey. I don't know. Was he ready?
Well, I would hope you would be ready if you jump in the general chat. Maybe he's muted. Maybe you should try unmuting there, Yuzan Vong. Great name, by the way. He said, fuck you guys. He doesn't want to hang out with us.
That's all right.
Try and pull him back in. Oh, if he's on mobile, he might not be able to join in.
Right.
You have to remember that.
The thing.
The thing with the high leaf that we have issues with all the goddamn time. Or we could be muted. Who knows?
Oh, wait for it.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh my god.
Hello, gentlemen. How are we tonight?
What is up, man? We're doing all right, I assume.
Yeah.
I speak for everyone when I say we're doing all right.
That's good.
Speak for yourself.
What a communist you are.
No, I speak for everyone against their will.
Exactly.
I do not
What a communist.
care about consent.
How dare you?
Yeah, that's right. I'm an anarcho-communist now. I speak for the whole community.
Indeed. Stalin incarnate you are.
You take upon yourself the authority to do so at any given time that you want. It's a communal authority, though. Anyone can do that, right?
No, only me.
Oh, I see.
Only I have the strength and the will to bring this community to glory.
Oh, I like this guy's ideas and where he's going. I'm going to support him, and I think I'll get a free house. Your house, in fact.
No, you can't have my house. Come on now.
No,
I mean,
yours,
only the leader can have my house. It is public property, but I mean, you can't occupy it for obvious reasons.
Yeah, because you're too busy making important decisions to share your house with.
Exactly.
People.
Like the people do own it technically, but you can't be in there because someone will shoot you with an AK.
Right, and everyone else agrees that that's the way it'll go.
Right. At least enough people agree.
Sounds like communism to me, but okay, that's none of my business.
It's not real communism, though. Wait, because I know like 100 million people died, but like it's not real communism. Calm down, guys. Check out my mustache.
Nice mustache, bro. It's bushy AF.
Have you seen Gorbachev's eyebrows?
Yeah, they were pretty outrageous.
Or was it Khrushchev? I think it's Khrushchev.
Dude, he's really bad at fucking 20th century history. Don't 20th century his history. He's really bad.
That's true. It falls off greatly after the Civil War. After the American Civil War, my history falls off greatly. Like it's almost like the Atlantic shelf in the ocean. Like it just plummets from there. But like before then, it's great though. It's
after
great.
The war of Northern aggression was lost.
Right, and
the apocalypse.
And Reconstruction, I'm pretty good with too. It just kind of like after that though, it just kind of really just plummets because I just don't care. It's too modern.
Hold on, guys. I think we just got an admission.
What's that?
John has a legacy blue check mark.
No. I never had enough followers to get a check mark. It's sad. I wish I did.
But you just admitted that the only history you know about is slavery.
No,
guys. Come on.
No. Hang on.
Look at the board I'm weaving and the red string I'm wrapping around the tacks and all of that.
Listen, I know
I
know we're doing a bit, but this is kind of insulting. Because because I know a hell of a lot more about the Civil War than any fucking check mark, than all blue check marks combined. No, I know. I know.
No,
we really just triggered John tonight. John is just triggered tonight.
I've been triggered left and right tonight. I'm not sure if I can continue with this podcast after tonight, because of how triggered I've been. It's kind of ridiculous.
I guess you're gonna be the new Porch Boy. Congratulations.
I did it, audience. I killed the Porch Boys podcast. You're welcome.
Right, within 30 seconds of joining.
Exactly.
You might have done the world a favor. Yeah.
Goodness.
You
Well,
might have done
you've
this
been quite quiet. You've been quite quiet. How are you, man?
You talking to Seawall? He's all like
Yeah.
playing sick and stuff.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
acting like
man.
he's sick. He's really not. He's fine. He's just
How
faking it.
absolutely dare
He
you.
just
I've
doesn't wanna
literally
be
called
here.
him last like 3 days of work.
Yeah, we have no way of
Oh,
confirming that
man.
though.
Is it right?
Oh, man, that sucks. I'm sorry, man.
It's
Yeah, we have
behind
no
a
way of
wall of
confirming that. I don't
something.
believe him. He's full of shit.
Yeah. Oh, man.
He's full of something.
Well, speaking of work,
Works
well, there's a transition for you. Yes, work sucks, but I finally got a job.
Neat.
Hey,
That's cool.
Yeah.
is it like decent? Is
Yeah,
it a
it's great.
trade?
It's I'm an engineer, so
Nice.
yeah, so it's in my field, and it's
Really
a good
though,
one.
it was hard for you to find an engineering gig.
Yes,
for-
it's
where
kind
you
of
live?
hard to explain, but here's the thing: the trend I've noticed is that all kinds of trade jobs and other like stereotypically quote unquote blue collar work is hiring like mad. White collar work isn't.
Interesting.
And I think it's because the people who work in the offices, so to speak, were more likely to be able to work remote during the Bat death, and as such
Yeah.
didn't get laid off.
Okay. Oh, so they didn't lose their jobs, so there's no jobs openings there.
Exactly.
Well, are
because
you
of
in
the
a job that
contraction
you
of
can
the
mostly work
economy.
from?
No, I do work down at the place, but it's because there was a guy retiring that they're hiring.
Oh no shit. That was the only
Yeah.
reason. Huh? God damn.
Yeah.
Well, at least
Um,
you know your shit, right? You're not like one of these fucking know nothings coming straight out of school.
No, I'm a couple years out of school, so I'm okay at this point. I've washed the
Good,
grin from
well,
behind my
good.
ears.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's important. But
Yeah.
that kind of surprises me to hear that. Well, maybe not. The way you explain it does make sense. Like, you're right. If you could work remotely or in the office a few days a week, or if your skill is vital enough, yeah, you didn't get cast aside so easily.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
in the end, you're not there to have your job replaced, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's harsh.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, it's nice that you're not there to get your job replaced, though. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, and I seem to have found a
How's your
really good
vital?
company, and they're really invested in long-term They're invested in people and investing in people long-term. That's great.
Well, that's
let's
good
hope
for an
so.
engineer. Yeah,
Let's hope so, though, because a lot of companies will say that and not practice that.
I
So-
would hope that an engineering firm, though, would be
hope
invested in its
so.
people because that would imply that they're willing to be
Unless they all of a
responsible for
sudden
their.
need a
Right.
bunch of women and BIPOCs to,
Depends on the
Oof,
well,
yeah.
it depends on the field of engineering and how big the company is. The smaller companies tend to avoid that because they just grab whoever they can that's competent.
Well, on top of
Sure.
that, they want to maintain
Yeah.
integrity. They want
Remember-
to be accountable.
Yeah,
I forget
That's
how
good.
long ago it was, but remember there was a bridge that was built in Australia that was built exclusively by women engineers.
By women, yeah, and it
Yep.
collapsed.
And it
like,
collapsed
completely.
shortly
Yeah.
after. Yeah, so I'm not saying that's like a all women thing, hashtag not all, but
Not
saying
all,
that,
but-
it's just
Let me
ironic.
see if I can find
You
the
know,
shit poster.
actually, speaking of bridges and engineering, I have a great story that I learned in college about ancient Rome and engineers in ancient Rome.
Okay,
So,
I'm with it.
yeah, so in ancient Rome, right, when an engineer would design a new building, let's say it was a bridge over the Tiber River in Rome, right?
Yeah.
The engineer would design the bridge and would supervise its construction. He would then be forced to stand underneath the bridge while chariots drove over it, so that if he designed and supervised the construction of a bad bridge, he died.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's some like Japanese like honor shit. Like I like it. I like that a lot. You have
Definitely.
such
Yeah,
confidence in your ability that you're putting your life on the line
Yep.
on it. Like, yeah, that's awesome. Fuck yeah. I agree with
Yeah,
that.
it's
I'm
a
with that.
it's a very Romanesque way of enforcing ethics, right? Because the
Well,
Romans,
it's just honor. I mean, not necessarily Roman. It's just honor in general.
well, not
Yeah.
necessarily, because the Romans were a legalism culture, so to speak, but they were also a somewhat brutal people, as most people were back then,
Of course.
admittedly. But it's a very
Gotta be,
effective
dude.
way, a brutally effective way of ensuring that
Well,
the people who are doing these really important jobs are being honest about the way they're doing it.
Accountable.
and
Yeah.
brutal is a subjective term as well.
Oh, absolutely,
You know,
absolutely,
they weren't brutal for the time. They were extremely civilized,
absolutely,
right?
Yeah.
They were
absolutely.
not brutal for the time.
No, not no, but
No.
I'm talking by modern standards, of course. But yes, they
Right.
were less
Yeah, of
brutal
course.
than many others at the time.
Yeah.
Naturally,
But
dude.
the
Naturally.
one thing that has always characterized ancient Rome to me is just like if they find something, they will. If they find something that works, I should say, they will then keep working at that thing and optimize it and perfect it and perfect a bazillion different
It's crazy,
variations
right?
on it because it works.
Well, so like, okay, so the thing with Rome though is you have to give an era. It's like the same thing with the medieval era. You can't just say, oh well, times they did this, because you're talking about, you know, a 500, 600 year span across, you know, all of Europe and even, you know, even the Middle East and Asia.
Mhm.
You know, you're talking about this whole huge swath of land. So you
Yeah.
can't say like this happened during this time, like as if it's happened everywhere when it didn't. So
That's
like,
fair.
which era of Rome are you speaking of at this point? Like, we're talking about like late Roman Empire. We're talking about early Roman Empire, like when they're, you know,
Late
when
Roman
Rome was like
Republic, Middle Roman
basically a
Republic,
mock
early Roman
Bailey
Republic.
castle, like, you know, when Rome was basically, you know, just this little
No,
thing. Or like,
I'm
I'm assuming
talking
it's
like
later on. I'm assuming it's later on.
yeah, more later on, and specifically the people who occupied the city of Rome, not necessarily the outlying
Of
colony
course,
cities and
of
all that,
course,
but
of course, yeah.
specifically to the actual city of Rome, and
The
especially later on,
Popularis
yes. But they
Quae.
also
The Popularis Quae Romanus.
That's right, dude. Ha!
uh
It's just
I'm gonna need a
shit, dude.
pronunciation check on that one there, Midge, because I'm pretty sure it's way off.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
Quo Romanos, not Qua Romanos. I don't know. I don't really
Anyway,
know how to speak Latin, so I can't even
how
say.
did we get onto this topic anyway? Engineering, dude.
Engineering. We're
Yes.
talking about
Yes.
bridges. We're talking about bridges
Engineering.
collapsing on the builder if they
Well,
suck.
why
And then,
not?
yeah,
I mean,
honor.
that is a decent freaking topic, though, is ancient engineering. Like, these people
Yeah.
figured shit out. Stone archways and arch
Mhm.
bridges, like
Well, especially Roman.
abutments. Well, we could talk about, like, the design of a Roman-style bridge. Like, you've got several island
Mhm.
abutments in the wide-ass river. That's an achievement. And
Yes.
then
Yeah.
it's mostly stone, right, with low archways.
Mhm.
It's really great. They build up, of course, the base of each of those islands in the river, and then the arches across. And then you gotta level it off, dude. I don't even know how that shit works. Like, and then to
So,
design that, like, here's how we're gonna do it, and get the manpower together when there's just simple tools. That shit
so
is
it works.
awesome.
It works
Fuck
like
yeah.
any other massive project that was done in the ancient era. Is literally you just throw like human suffering and
Manpower.
money at it
Yeah.
until it's
Why though? Like, be
because that's
refined.
ridiculous. Like, you can't do that nowadays. You can't do that sort of project nowadays with that kind of efficiency and that kind of reliability because it's way too dangerous. Like, you literally have to work people into the structure as they fall. Like, that happens, and depending on where you are, of course, um, or, you know, people just literally will collapse on the job. You can't do that now because you've got unions. You know, I'm not saying it's like a good thing. I'm just saying, like, you know, you can't do that now. You've got unions, you've got human rights, you've got, you know, these things that we just don't allow to happen anymore. So you can't just throw thousands of bodies at a project until it's done. Like, you
Yeah.
have to actually have, you know, like safety and shit like that. Like, so I mean that. So, while yes, of course, I would prefer people not dying during a construction project, but that's why it's not as quality as it used to be. Because, like, it doesn't matter if fucking 1,000 people die or if even 100 people die, whatever. That doesn't matter. It's like it got done, and it's good quality. Like that's what matters.
Well, here's the thing. In some places in the world, they still do kind of just throw people at it. I mean, I know
Yes, they do. Yeah.
China.
I'm not sure China, but I'm thinking Venezuela actually because
I was gonna go with Saudi Arabia and like
absolutely.
Qatar.
yeah.
Well, here's the
absolutely.
thing though.
Or their
I
shit
know
is
a
quality,
lady.
is it not? Like
Yeah.
Well,
But I know a
not
lady
China
who
or Venezuela.
yeah.
I don't know about
I
Venezuela. I'm talking about Saudi Arabia. Their shit is quality.
yeah.
What is it? Dubai is extremely high quality construction, and they use literal slave labor.
Ha.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So,
Well,
so
they
they
have-
just throw human suffering
don't
and
they
money
have-
at it until it's done.
Don't they
Like,
pay
that's it.
foreign engineers to oversee all the slave
Right.
labor and make sure that it's tip top?
Right. And then it doesn't
Okay.
matter
It's
if
like all
1,000
high
people
tech and
die
shit.
making
Yeah.
this skyscraper. Like, it's
They
gonna
don't
get
fucking
done,
care.
and
They
it's
don't
gonna be
care.
high
It's the
quality.
tallest. Yeah, it's gonna be the
They're
tallest
not
fucking
using the
building
lowest
in the
bidder. Is
world.
what I'm saying. They're not using the
Yeah.
lowest bidder, right?
Yes.
They're using slaves.
So again, it's not
No.
good. I'm just saying that there's a trade-off between safety and quality.
I mean, I knew a lady who I'm not sure I believe the stories she told me because they're so outlandish, but she was the mother of a very close friend of mine, that a friend I've known since I was very young, and apparently this mother worked. She's from Venezuela, and apparently she worked high iron inspection in Venezuela, but like before she got out just in time, like just before she couldn't get out anymore.
No shit, huh?
Yeah. So yeah, she really got lucky there. But
Okay.
she worked high iron inspection supposedly. And the story she told me about the safety procedures. Again, I'm not sure I believe her, but if true, there's a big yikes.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
I wouldn't.
So
I
I
wouldn't
mean, first of
imagine.
all, I mean, I'm sure you know, being an engineer, but the workers in general, as in America, I'm talking about, of course, in America,
Yeah.
don't give a single iota of a fuck about OSHA regulation. They do not give a fuck. They just want to get the job done. Right now,
Yeah.
they'll be safe enough to where they probably won't die.
Yeah.
Unlike, we're talking about ancient times where you just throw, like I said, human suffering and money at it
Mhm.
until it's done. So it has improved, obviously, quite a bit. But yeah, workers don't give a single fuck about your safety rules. They just want to get the job done.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
something I went through working at a warehouse for 5+ years. Trust me,
the
they
shit
don't.
you see around a forklift, bro.
Dude,
yeah.
dude. Oh no, you're talking about
man.
people riding the forklift, like being on the forks, being brought over to where they're supposed to be. Like that's not at all within OSHA regulations.
Oh,
Like
Yeah, you're right
man.
about
you're
that.
not supposed
That's
to ride the
that's
forks
not
as you go up.
handbook.
But
Oh,
they'll
man.
fucking and then boom, now you're in the truck. How great is that? You don't have to worry about like, I gotta walk over here, then I gotta climb up here. No, the forklift driver bring you right up there, boom, insert you right in the truck. Looking fantastic, takes 2 seconds.
Oh man.
No one gives a fuck, no one knows, who cares? Right? Until of course something goes wrong, and then that's when there's like an inquiry and like which luckily never happened while I was manager, but that's the thing that happens, so I promise. Like
Yeah.
people do not give a fuck about OSHA. Like,
Nice, dude.
they
Billy
do not
has
care.
joined us. That's awesome. Well, I was hoping he would regale us his wonderful story about people of low moral quality, low moral character, who behave badly and sometimes do you wrong, even when
Oh,
they know
man.
you real well. Isn't that right, Villiers? Dude,
Oh
he
no.
got fucked. He got screwed over, totally screwed over. Yeah,
Yeah,
he got
dude.
screwed over real bad. Bad Christmas,
That
man. He
sucks.
got
I was having fun
grinched.
talking about the engineering stuff, but yeah, I mean that's fine. We can move on
Engineering.
as long as Villius comes through and says something. Guitar
Yeah.
Pro is in the chat tonight saying, "Hey, Porch," as in we're one person. Sorry, I
That's
missed
all
your
of
stream
us.
yesterday. That's you, there, Midget. He's talking about you and your Majora's Mask playthrough. which is fun, by the way. I do enjoy it. I've enjoyed it so
Even
far.
though
I've
like
enjoyed
it's
making
played
fun of you.
badly.
Right. That's the charm of it, right?
Is it really an
Anyone
extra
can
20 minutes spent going in
anyone can
circles,
hang
fucking
on.
frustratingly?
Anyone
Like,
can go like, oh, here's my speed run. I did it in like fucking 10 minutes. The whole game in 10 minutes. Oh my god, I did it. Or and anyone can play it professionally, right? And be like, oh, I know everything to do already, and here's what I'm doing here. But like, it takes a real fucking streamer, real motherfucker, to be like, hey, listen, I'm gonna like figure it out as I go. Like that's fun. Let's do that. I
yeah,
like it. I like
alright,
it.
fair enough.
It's more real. It's more genuine. It's not like,
Yeah, I'm playing
oh,
the
I'm
game.
doing this. Yeah, dude, you're playing the game.
Playing
Exactly.
the
You're
game.
playing the game. I like it, dude. I like it.
Ah,
Hey,
there he
Billy,
is.
it's there. What?
Can you guys hear me?
I
Yes.
can
Yes.
now.
Oh, okay, yeah. Something
Mm.
was wrong with my microphone.
Cool, dude.
All
yeah.
good, man.
Well,
Um,
So
our
you guys know
other
about it
guest.
already? Damn.
Yeah, we heard
Well,
you
I
were done
told him.
dirty.
Yeah, been $1,500 down the fucking toilet.
Jesus.
Which, to be honest,
Yeah.
for a bike isn't a whole lot. I was like 2 or 3 grand. He was like, no, it's less than that. I was like, good, but still, like, damn.
That's still
I'm,
that's
t-
1,500.
I'm telling you,
That's
man,
not
that's a lot of
nothing.
money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
but
ain't
I tell you
nothing,
what,
dude.
man, I think it was probably your roommate, dude. Like, why would they not have heard something and like said something or known something about what was? That's fucked up. They know what's
Well,
up,
it's more importantly than that. It's who would have known it was there.
right? Who else would
Otherwise,
have known it
who
was
else
there,
would have
right?
known it was there? Unless I don't know. I don't know. Maybe someone else does. I don't know Villius' life. I don't know who he talks to. I don't know. I don't know any of that. But from the people that I've known throughout my life, especially my 20s, I would suspect somebody close and not somebody random. You know what I mean?
All right.
Like I'll be
Exactly.
like, someone fucking knows something that they're not saying. Is all I'm saying. Like that's it.
Seawall, maybe zoom just one level
No,
closer.
no, let's not do that. Let's not zoom out and see what the stars
No,
are
one level
spelling for
closer.
us.
This.
Oh, one level
yeah, there
closer.
you go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I
just
don't know about that.
there you go. There you
Yeah.
go. There you go. That's a little more SFW. Thank you.
It's
It's
a little more,
SF.
although we're whipping soy jacks, and fuck
Yeah.
Jenny. Which, to be fair, I mean, I think
Fuck
everyone can agree with
Jennies.
fuck Jennies. We're not fans of them on this stream.
That's for sure.
That's for sure. I like how this one has a bow in the front. It's like all bronzed. But its ears have been ripped off and given to the one in front of it. That's kind of
Yeah.
grotesque.
To the seething Wojak, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize that at the start. This is very disturbing.
It is, rather.
What is going on here?
Merry
Why
Christmas.
are we mutilating our soy jacks while they're flying us to our destination?
Because we gotta get the
I'm not
tendies
sure.
out somehow.
We've got to get the tendies
I
there
mean,
somehow.
I suppose, yeah. I mean,
You
I
want to go
suppose-
back
what do
to
you-
Puppy Comfy Pepe GIF?
what do
Like-
what do our guests think about this particular image? Yuzan, Vilius?
Oh, where?
I don't think they can see
Oh,
it.
you're not
dear.
watching it. Okay,
I
that's
can
good.
see it.
So-
I can see it.
Okay, Yuzan.
The only thing I can say about this is oh dear.
Ha,
Yeah.
it's
Merry
funny.
Christmas, everyone.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Comfy
Hey,
Pepe
hey,
in
hey,
Let's
his
see,
cabin.
Comfy
Hey.
Pepe.
Not
No,
that.
It's
no,
not
Comfy
Christmas
Apu.
yet. It's still Advent.
No, Gift Pepe.
It is
Yeah,
Advent.
that one. It is still Advent. Let's zoom in on that. Let's make that there we go. Apu, little stocking. Oh, it's cute. It's nice. We're having a good time now.
That's right.
Very
We're having a
comfy.
warm, comfy time.
Comfy at a critical 99%.
It is. It is. It's almost. It's almost too much comfy. We might need to relax on it a little bit.
Nah,
But
never
it's
enough
good for
comfy.
now. It's good for now.
Never enough comfy.
Oh man, there's only so much comfy that a person should. Otherwise, you become a consumer, and you just buy Funko Pops and like let someone else fuck your wife. It's not a good idea to be too comfy, bro.
Yeah.
You don't want to be too comfy.
It's not good to be too comfy all the time. There are times when 100% comfy is acceptable, but there are other
Right.
times when you must be not comfy.
100%.
I can agree with
Yeah,
that.
100%,
An average of
I'm with you.
100% comfy is not
It's
what you
not
want.
good.
Average.
No,
Average of 100%. Yeah.
it's not a
That's the
good idea. Yeah,
Yeah, no.
I don't know. What's the average? What do you think? I mean, because like
I've got this
to
damn dog. I've got
to
this damn dog. Is
struggle
like
to have
1,000% comfy.
adversity, to struggle to have adversity is very massive. So, like, what do you guys think the percentage of struggle adversity versus comfy?
80-20.
80-20. That's a lot of struggle and adversity.
It's probably
mean,
pretty accurate, though.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just trying to like figure that out for myself. Like,
Yeah.
Give us an example of struggle.
Well,
so
just doing the day's labor, doing it
Yeah.
uncomfortably. Like you're not necessarily fucking happy about it, but it gets shit done and it gets you paid or provided for, or it's doing
see, I
what
disagree
it
with
needs
that
for you
though.
to
Like,
do.
it doesn't have to be something that you do uncomfortable, right? Like, if
Well,
you're,
I mean, you
if
gotta
you're-
get up. You gotta get up. You gotta get the day started. You gotta
yeah, of
go
course.
through it. You gotta.
Yeah.
Best to have.
But you can adjust to
Best to
that.
have a routine. Yeah, best to have a
Yeah,
routine so that
that
it gets
I
done
agree with,
effectively.
100%.
Yes.
Like,
You gotta have it.
and-
Yeah, you gotta have a routine. You gotta, because especially men.
yeah.
I mean, women as well. I'm
Jeez.
sure that's no different, but I can't speak for them. But like, especially men are very routine creatures. Like, you gotta have the morning routine. Okay, here's what I'm doing at this point. Here's what I'm doing at this point. Here's what I'm doing at this point. At night, this is what I'm doing. Like, I don't know. I think humans in general. I think women as well are routine creatures.
Aristotle is
Creatures of
absolutely
comfort.
correct when he said
Creatures
that
of comfort.
he said something about virtue being about habituation. About
Okay,
virtue
yeah,
virtue being a habit. It's the things that
yes.
you do habitually that form you into a virtuous person.
That's
Well,
exactly
virtuous
correct. Because it'd also be the opposite. It could be
Virtuous habits.
certain habits that make you not a virtuous person as well. So I think that's
Absolutely.
100% correct. Yeah, I think that's yeah. I mean, the Greek philosophers had. I mean, that's the reason why Western philosophy is based off of Greek philosophy. It was
Mm-hmm.
very profound.
Based, you mean?
And
It's
why
just
I
Greek
reckon-
Stoicism is
I recommend everyone read like Aristotle and Plato and Socrates. Just I wouldn't take everything that they have to offer because obviously they're often contradictory. But like,
Mhm.
I think it's extremely important to read all of the Greek philosophies, or the ancient Greek.
What do you
I
guys think about Jordan Peterson?
So
JP.
we're talking about right now, or are you talking about like 2014? Like, so like right now, I would say not so much. But before his like benzo addiction, yeah, no, I mean he was giving that exact thing, like those exact lessons from the ancient Greeks in a modern way. Like he was given those same exact lessons, but in like a modern vernacular. And I think that's very good, especially for a lost generation of men who don't have that. Like they at the time that he was giving those, like no one was talking to young
2015.
men, and he's
Yeah,
100%
14,
right about
15,
this.
16. Yeah, 2014, 15,
Right,
16.
those
Yeah, it
those
wasn't
few
happening.
years, yeah. He was, like no one was speaking to young men, and it was like young men are being attacked constantly online. Like it was like everywhere you looked, it was just anti-male, and he was the only one at the time really offering like this real kind of no. Here's how you actually be a man. Here's why you're not a piece of shit. Right? Here's how to not be a piece of shit if you are currently. Like it was it. So I think he had his use there, and I think he did an extraordinary thing. I think that he really left his mark. I think he should have just stopped. Though I don't think he should have come back to Twitter when he was unbanned by Elon Musk. I think that he should have just kind of faded into obscurity. His time is done, and now he's back, and it's not boding well for him.
You guys think like guys like him are individuals, or do you think they're like bought, but like they're part of a system and they're just kind of like a gatekeepers in a sense?
No, I think he's on his own. I think he's an individual. Um, I mean, he was at the top of his field, right? He's one of the most cited clinical psychologists of like the decade of even more than that, more than a decade. Like he's one of the most cited clinical psychologists ever, and
So-
no one know who he was from that. They know him from his controversies, right? And then that's
Yeah.
how he really became famous, like in the mainstream. So no, he has a lot to say. Like a lot of modern psychology is built around his theories, or like theories that he worked on with other people as well. Like the big five personality traits. He was one of like three people who did that. That is used for like the basis of all modern psychology now, and that's huge. That is massive. And that's taken away from him, of course, because he's an alt-right bigot, Nazi, and all this transphobe and all that other nonsense. But yeah, I mean, the dude is brilliant. He just doesn't act like it all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
he just kind
I
of
think
a
the proof that he's acting as an individual is in that it was against his personal interest to speak out the way he initially did, and he's spoken
Yeah.
to this too publicly.
Yeah.
People have asked him, how do we know you're not just doing this to make money off the controversy? And he looked them straight in the face and said, if I wanted to make money, what I would have done is kept quiet and gone on with my clinical counseling practice.
That's fair. Yeah, you're
So
right. You're right.
It was
That is-
against his interest, but in the interest of society, for him to speak up and do what he did. So there, I think we can see that he's definitely
he
acting
definitely
as an
got
individual.
fucking victimized as well.
You're
He got
100% right
victimized.
about that. Yeah,
He was
absolutely.
savaged.
He could have he could have kept his mouth shut and been fine. Yeah.
We've
Although I don't know if he would have
guys,
made as much money.
we actually have Jordan Peterson waiting in the general chat room. Join us.
We have AJ at least. There's Ann J waiting for us.
Mr. Dr. Peterson, welcome to the show.
Well, I've tuned into this small podcast here. I hear that you're speaking of me, and
That's weird, dude.
And then what happened?
what is the topic of the conversation here?
That's weird. He's on about lobsters. Let's get rid of this guy.
Oh, dude.
He's out of a lot.
Well, the hierarchy of the lobster is very much it's embedded in the hierarchy of our society here. So
Dude, he was so
they
right
do
about
have-
that. Like, I don't understand why people were pissed off about that, dude. He was so right about the lobster thing.
Yeah.
But, like, people are like, oh, so we should get, like, the fucking, what's her face? I can't remember her name. God
Kathy
damn.
Newman.
Kathy Newman, yeah, talking about, oh, so we should order our society around the way of the lobster, whatever the fuck. It's like, yeah, that's what he means. That's obviously what he means. Like, shut the fuck up, woman. God damn, silly woman.
You might want to say
Woman.
something that anyone ever has ever believed, but no, she just couldn't.
Well, no, so to be fair to her, I think she was supposed to be giving the opposition, and she didn't know how. I think that's what happened. Like, not that she disagreed with it personally, but like her job was to give the opposition, and
See,
she
no,
wasn't
that's
sure
what
how.
I agree.
That's
'Cause
the
I've
problem
heard-
with Miss Griffin is that she understands the hierarchy that comes into this, and the fact that she
You
must
say
be
Kathy
put to the
Griffin.
side of with everything that goes with the lobster. But she all of her knowledge of the lobster comes from a B-52 song from the 50s.
Rock lobster. Oh yeah, that's good, dude.
The reason why I brought up Peterson is because
Well, please, yeah. Why did you bring up this guy? Is he relevant? I guess he's relevant.
the reason why I brought up Peterson is because we were talking about manly virtues and being a virtuous
masculinity.
man.
Yeah,
And
and I think
the one
Go
thing
ahead.
yeah. So the one thing the one clip I saw about Peterson was when he was telling this guy with a mustache that all men should strive to become dangerous in the sense that, and in the sense that once you become dangerous, you should learn how to control it. And that
Oh
is one
yeah.
of the.
You
That's
should be a
actually,
monster that you
Yeah.
take control of. Yeah,
No, it's
that was
100%
pretty
true.
awesome. Yeah.
No,
and
that's
that becomes
100% true. It's like the difference between being defenseless and being peaceful is what he's talking about. Right? There's a difference between the two. You can be in order to be peaceful, you have to be capable of great violence.
Well,
Yeah,
let me
but
tell you what
Whereas
else.
being
Let me tell you what
used to
else.
being
He's got another. He's
defenseless
got
is
another
not.
point,
Right?
though. He's got another point, though, guys, and that is that women
Yeah.
adore. They're driven biologically to tame that beast. And
Yes.
it's been the mythos in our collective mythos since time immemorial, the hero of 1,000
Yes.
faces. The man has
Yes.
he's
Dude.
a savage and he's connected to
Like Joseph
the
Campbell
firmament,
shit.
right?
Yes.
And then the woman is the one that tames that beast and makes him
Dude.
like responsible
Oh.
and provide. Yes.
Well,
Guys,
like,
hang on, I'm sorry. If you have not read Joseph Campbell, please read Joseph Campbell. Joseph Campbell is the shit. He's he's dead now, was the leading, like, mythological, anthropologist, I guess would be what the title to give him.
Yeah.
But the dude went around and he showed all the different similarities in mythology from, like, the ancient Greeks to the ancient, like, southern Sudanese Africans to, like, the East Asian, like, all these myths that were very common. He came up right with the hero's journey. Like, he's the one who coined that term, the hero's journey. Like, dude, Joseph Campbell is the shit. I absolutely recommend anybody read him. If you haven't done that already, please do. Start with The Hero with 1,000 Faces and move on from there. Please, it is fucking phenomenal. Go ahead.
Anyway, but to be dangerous, to be a monster that puts itself under control. Yeah, that's masculinity.
Guys,
Really, it is.
to push back
on
on the women's side because there's no way for you to come in and bring the attraction of the woman until you have become the monster, but then also descended into the belly of the monster to save your father and then cleaned your room while you were down there as you've made your
That's
room.
right. You got to clean your penis while you're down. You got to wash your penis while you're down there.
That's right. You gotta wash your penis.
Don't forget to wash your penis.
Oh my god. So yeah, again, Jordan Peterson has gone off the rails in the past year or so.
Unfortunately, he was done dirty in a lot of ways. He was tortured psychologically. I mean,
no, he was
raised his
culturally
profile.
sacrificed. Like, that's what happened.
Earlier, maybe he was sleeping. I don't know if he didn't know.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear what you said, but okay.
Hey guys, I think I gotta head out. I got work tomorrow, so I gotta get going.
Yeah,
But
all right, man.
hey, it's been good talking to you guys. You take care.
Definitely.
Yeah, have a good
Anytime,
night,
man.
yeah, I'm also kind of seeing we're coming up on time, John. So we'll have to play.
We got about 15 minutes. Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
just.
I've got a
No,
whole
no.
bunch of
Well,
next
wrap
couple
this
of-
I'm
up.
watching the time.
I know next couple of minutes.
We might as well wrap it up.
If you want to wrap it up, we'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
Or if you want to talk more about masculinity and whatever, we can. Otherwise,
Were we doing good on that, or did we kind of?
I mean, I thought we were. Maybe I'm wrong, but
I could spend the next 15 minutes with you discussing the intricacies of the movie Pinocchio and the Book of Genesis.
I can't keep with this Jordan Peterson thing.
yeah, with
man.
the bit's not working for us. Let's we can actually, like, have a discussion about masculinity. That would be fun. I would like to do because it's something that I've talked about with my wife quite a bit. Something that, like, we've both agreed on what masculinity is and is not, and all this kind of stuff. Like, that'll be kind of fun to do. Maybe in the future we'll do an episode on masculinity, like actual masculinity, and then we can also do an episode on fake masculinity, like those like pickup artists, stuff like that, or Andrew Tate. That would be fun. These, like, fake masculine motherfuckers. Like,
Oh,
or
jeez.
what was this other guy?
Liver King?
Jack Murphy and shit. Like, yeah, all these like fake masculine people who are like totally fucking subverted. That would be fun.
Liver King? Who's that guy? Liver King? Who's like
Cobra
a
Tate
fault?
is this thing, yeah.
That's right. Well, good
Yeah,
for
he's
him.
all like fake masculine. He's
Yeah,
like
fuck
just
that.
like he just says like the most misogynistic thing, and like he gets seal applause from like other fucking edgy like 4chan and like uh users and stuff. Like, oh my god, there's like a her. You said women bad, her. Like
Yeah.
it's just dumb as fuck. Yeah. It's like, okay, but do you have an actual? No, you don't have an actual argument. You're just like women are dumb. Like it's funny. Like, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
So that could be a couple of future, episode ideas. I think that's fun.
Absolutely. Throw it out there,
if-
man. Into the ether.
oh, dude, we should do a Manosphere episode for sure. That would be fun. All this stupid shit. But there was one recently, a tweet recently. I'm sure Ed saw it. You know what I'm talking about, right? To like, men, don't become attached to your children. Like they'll be used by your wife to manipulate you and shit. And it's like someone who
Jeez,
obviously
yeah.
was never married and never had children.
Yep.
Like, yeah, it's fucking
Whereas
nonsense.
some of the MGTOWs that do have kids, like the very small ones that no one really listens to, just because they talk real shit and no one wants to hear real shit. It's like, no, you need to be close with your kids, because then you can keep an eye out for and even prevent manipulation.
Well, I mean, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's the case. And I'm not saying that women never manipulate, because that would be fucking ridiculous to say.
Well, no,
I mean,
I'm saying that there
women's
are
most
some smaller MGTOWs that I
powerful
watched back in
weapon
the
is
day
manipulation. But
that were basically sent through the ringer by a really bad woman. Divorce,
yeah, no,
all that
absolutely,
stuff.
absolutely. So I'm not saying that MGTOWs are wrong in
Yeah.
in and of themselves. What I'm saying is, first of all, MGTOW is not even a thing anymore. I don't know.
It still exists,
But
but it's always been a small community. It got spotlighted during the anti-feminist
Gamergate.
days.
The Gamergate shit, yeah, mainly. Fair enough, yeah, but no, I mean, like, most of them would not say like, "Oh, well, don't get attached to your children." You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, it's obviously this one particular tweet that was put out by somebody was obviously by somebody who had been done dirty by their woman, which happens all the time, right? Like it happens very often in the world. They were put out there and they were like, well, okay, this is what my experience is, so therefore this is how every experience is. So never get attached to your children, because as soon as you do, your wife will use them to manipulate you. And it's like, okay, so it sounds like your wife is a piece of shit and you are also a piece of shit, and so
Yeah,
fuck
right,
both
yeah.
of you.
It works
And
for
like,
both. Yeah, it works for
yeah,
everyone.
it just
John,
it's like, dude, that's not the fucking way that people work. Like, generally. I mean, yeah, if you're both petty pieces of shit, yeah, you're gonna have a bad relationship. Sorry. Like, sorry, this is what's gonna happen.
It's time to play us out. I'm fading.
All right, I'll play this out. All right, so by request of Seawall, we will play ourselves out tonight. If for whatever reason you enjoyed what you heard and saw tonight, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and we will see you guys next Monday for Midget's Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask playthrough, and then we'll see you next Tuesday for, I believe we're going to be doing, since it is episode 69, we'll be doing a roasty and basically the OnlyFans posting their elves episode. So we're talking about all the women who have extremely wide and dried up vaginas. So make sure you're there for that. It'll be fun. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Have a good night, y'all.
Later.